What it do, y'all? It's a motherfucking rear points of Inferno. Why it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses, all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is, man. Hope everybody Gucci and all of that. You know what I mean? Hope everybody taking shit day by day. That's all we can do. You know? Shit be crazy, but we closer and closer every day, y'all. Now, I want to shout out my Brit. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all, I know exactly who I want. I'm in love, y'all. Look, they spraying the hell out these skies right now, y'all. Already. That's what I'm saying. Hey, don't nobody got, what do you call it, on my place where I'm at as far as how they fucking up the skies. It don't even compare nowhere for what I'm dealing with, how they fucking up the skies where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? They, like, the day, look, it's already starting. Those are some that's spreading out. You hear what I'm saying? They be started off the early. They get started off the early with it. You know what I'm saying? They start that shit off the early, spraying them skies. How you doing today, man? A peace, power, abundance to everybody. I hope everybody's feeling Gucci. Get my rising right. Yeah, I miss Brittany so much, y'all. Oh my fucking God. It's like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm always gonna do what I gotta do for myself, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, I ain't even gonna front, yo. Like, I like, man, like, I really miss her, like, a lot. Not even gonna front with y'all. But it's like, it just sucks because it's like, you can't make anybody, you know what I'm saying, be better or love you or like you or none of that shit. I don't know if she loves me. I don't know. She might. I don't know. I really feel like she has strong feelings for me that she doesn't know where that shit comes from, and it scares the shit out of her. And because she's a little bit younger, and it's like she probably might not ever have felt that before. And she might even be mad that she feels it, or even mad that I'm aware to even speak about it. And that could probably piss her off, you know. But I just wish that everybody would just start trying to grow. Let's grow. Let's heal. You know, like, I know as far as like people that spoke real bad about me and stuff and tried to make me seem like I was the problem. You know, I know those people that's in that category. You know, y'all know who y'all are in relation. I don't consider y'all family, but we have a child. Like, I know what is going on with you. I know it's like you can't say nothing because of how you feel about me, because of what oh, thank you. Because of what you know, like when you talk so bad about somebody and then, you know, to try to cover up your mistakes and then people really realize you're the person that's doing shit, that's got to be one of the worst places to be in as a person, you know? When like a relationship goes wrong and shit like that, like if you're like talking about a person in a way like, because that's what she did. I already know, like, she started a whole smear campaign against me and spoke bad to everybody, her family, friends, everybody, made it seem like I was the problem. Like I just had anger problems, or just because I was financially struggling when she met me, you know, when I got back on my feet. But, you know, like she just said any and everything she could to make it seem like I was the problem, and she just had to get away from me. You know what I mean? And that justified her decision making as if it was right. Like it was a good decision to make, even if it wasn't how she left me so fast and lying about it, not telling the truth and making it seem like it was something else, while the other people making it seem like I was the problem. You know, like when you do type shit like that, y'all, once you do something like that, you can't come back. Like you gotta like face that shit. You feel me? Like you gotta face that shit. But in her situation, she can't come back at all because I don't even want her no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's y'all women take this as a warning. I don't even want her no more. You know, like her ego might be hurt, you know, off of knowing that she would have to tell everybody the truth and that she was lying about everything to cover her own ass because of her own decision making and what she thought was right at the time. She don't want to tell everybody that she lied to everybody, you know, because then that's a hard pill to swallow, her ego. So she rather just face it. That's what the mother of my child. But as far as my Brit, I don't want to believe my Brit did that, but I do kind of feel like some stuff, like put it like this, where we was at and stuff and how I left out, I kind of did feel somewhat of that, you know, like I was being set up and stuff was trying to be made look like something else. But I wasn't dating her though, so it's like it's not that same energy of like, you know, irritation like when my baby mother, we didn't have a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's completely different. Y'all, ain't there something, y'all? They spraying behind me. Look, that's one behind me. It's so crazy, y'all. That's one behind me, right? I wasn't even gonna look at that one. I was gonna show y'all this one. They're everywhere. They're sprayed right there. I'm telling y'all, this is the most beautiful time to see this shit crash, y'all. It's like I'm seeing this shit in like real life time. You get what I'm saying? Like real life time, this shit crashing shit. It's beautiful because, man, it's like we went through everything, y'all. For real, you know? Went through everything. You feel me? Everything. So it's beautiful to see, like, all this shit take place and everything. Like, can't put it in words, y'all. For real. The biggest flex in life is to just be okay by yourself and go on whatever you got to get done and do what you need to by yourself. That's the biggest flex in life. And to be sure of yourself, no matter what it is, whatever stage you're in. That's the true flex because once you have that, nothing can stop you. You know, all the person is an outside source. You know, it's like you would appreciate it if they treated you right on whatever y'all had and stuff like that, but it's all outside. I'm doing a good job surviving, definitely am. You know, like I know this shit's almost over, and I'm very very grateful, very very grateful. You know. Very, very grateful. Out of curiosity, because they be trying to lie with my phones and stuff, right? So sometimes.
And the location in which this video was filmed was in the Black Sea. This ship, of course.
The more y'all don't validate me, the more destruction goes on the planet. The more everything I speak about the truth comes out. I can't be mad at that. That's the most beautiful thing, you know? The most beautiful thing. Tell myself every day. I'm very, very happy that I'm aware, but besides me being aware, I'm more happy that like it's not slowing down off of what I'm aware about, off of whether people pay attention to me or not. I just care about it taking place. So if the day comes, I won't even have to talk about it like I'm talking about it on here, you know what I mean? To not crash out because me as a black man knowing what I'm living in, like I just don't want to deal with it no more. Like I'm done with it. I reached my point of just like fuck everything like this, you know. But the one thing that I do want, and I will have, is I will have love. I will have that, y'all. I will have that, and I will have my son. I can't get back the time that I missed, but it ain't no. There's nothing to talk about anything that I missed because everything how I'm going about that is already a punishment for that being done to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing more than that's just the past, you know? I'm gonna get whatever rest of the years of my son life that I can get. You know, for real. So That's what I'm most grateful for, more than anything. I'm very grateful for that. You know, I'm very grateful for whatever people, whether on here in person, that I come across with positive energy, that I know wants to better themselves. It's something that I honor about everybody having free will and not being like the next toxic person, a low vibrational person. You know what I mean? Not even in just in relationships, like, you know, like it's like a breath of fresh air to know like you could meet a person that could be, you could have that nothing in them, said anything to them, and they could just be evil as hell, right? Try to hurt you, manipulate you, use you, all types of stuff, and you'd be like, why are you doing all this to me? Or you know, just off of knowing how energy works, you're like, damn, like why won't you just heal? Why are you trying to hurt me? You know, you'll be like that, but then you'll meet somebody else, and literally, and it might be different relationships and all of that, and then this person might might do anything that's kind in the moment that's of what they want to do, you know? And then you'll be like, damn, this person don't even know. Just on not even 5 minutes ago, I didn't even say nothing to that person, and they just gave me so much negative energy, and here you are not even knowing me, and then you just offer me to eat, and I didn't say a word to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. It's weird how people are, y'all. You know. But like I told y'all, as far as like the misunderstood, the people that got forgot about, you know, like I'm like double that. I'm like double that, y'all, because I got forgot about just off of my species, as me coming from the black woman and everyone living off of me. But then it's like I got forgot about also because of my heart and me standing on morals and stuff around a whole bunch of fickleness all around me in this world. But I don't care about it. I'd rather be alone, you know. For me, it's a win for me to be alone than to have any relationship or people around me that's disrespectful, trying to betray me, trying to manipulate me. You know what I'm saying? In any way, like I'd rather be alone. Like I don't play that shit, y'all. I really don't play that shit. I'd rather be alone. And like I'm very, very I stand on that. But I am in love though. I'm very, very so much man, I'm so in love, y'all, like it's crazy. Like I love this girl so fucking much, bro. God. Yeah, she's a Scorpio. I just want to kiss her so bad. Like I want to hold her. I want to help her. I want to see her accomplish everything. Like I never, y'all. I mean, I can't even believe it. I actually want to get married, y'all. I never thought that I would want to get married in general in my life before what my baby mother did to me. Even before that, I never wanted to get married. But then after what she did to me, I definitely ain't want to get married. But now, like, I want to get married. I know exactly who I want. I don't want nobody else. You know, they say you shouldn't even just go off of like looks and stuff, but how a person makes you feel and stuff, like how important that is. People always talk about that, and it's very important. Very important. Hey, them gamers, y'all be gaming, that be happening, and y'all be gaming out there early. Y'all be on it. They already coming with the sirens, y'all. Here they go. See how they trying to shock the area. Everything just is just fake to me now. Like you reach a point of knowing what you're living in where you just start just noticing everything. And once you start noticing everything, you don't look at anything the same. You just be like, you know. At this point, the real reality, I'm just really here for to see this shit crash. I'm here for y'all. Because I mentally signed out of this shit a long time ago. A long, long time ago. But not in the way how y'all think though. In the way how I know how I had to be to not hurt people in the last of this shit here, right? And catch like a life sentence real quick, right? And then to like just protect my energy from people and shit. Like I just had to do a lot of shit, yo. Like a lot of shit. know, my storage, my what helps me out here is I don't deer a lot no more. You know, I don't deer a lot no more. I don't deer a lot no more. Like I literally just do what I literally just do what I'm comfortable with doing, and I leave it at that. I don't overstress no more. I'm not trying to fit your standards, nobody's standards. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I mean, a lot of stuff I never gave a fuck about, but I really don't give a fuck about it now. Like, it's like my skin is just so thick now. I could be in the most embarrassing situation as a normal person would think, or average person would think, and everybody, I could walk down the line and everybody be laughing at me, and I still wouldn't give a fuck. That's like my level of like unbotheredness. You know what I mean? Like I just don't give a fuck no more, yo. Like for me to care, it's like it has to be like reasoning and like real logic in it, you know? Or like it has to have some connection to me, how like I already personally feel connected to yours or want this way or something like that, you know, for me to feel like that. But other than that, I've been mentally signed out of this shit, y'all. But everybody confuses mentally signing out with just like crashing out or not doing what you got to do for yourself. What I realize in life, people love to judge people. People love to see a piece of somebody and then without knowing them and then put them in a category, and they don't even really want to see if they don't fit that category. They just know that they fit that category, you know? Not even hope, they know. Not even knowing them though. You know, that's how people are. So like I read people, I just see how people are and I just be like, what the fuck? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what's worse. Is your place worse than where I'm at? Because I don't think so. I don't think they spraying the skies where you're at like how they spraying the skies where I'm at. They going crazy. Sometimes like I feel like they spraying the skies like this where I'm at. And I'm not saying this is exactly this, so don't get your panties in a bunch. Y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? But people be looking for me to say like the wrong thing and point it out and shit. But I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if these motherfuckers is I mean, I know why they spraying the skies in general, but I wouldn't be shocked if they spraying so strongly and so fastly, like just because like of the energy that I'm bringing in this area. Because like I told y'all, besides the natural weather anomalies or whatever's taking place in this area, there's nobody in Northern Virginia that's talking about genetics. There's nobody in Chantilly, Fairfax, Manassas, Woodbridge. Nobody is in the area or DMV area talking about this shit how I am. There's nobody. And I've been doing it for like a good like 3-4 years out here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for a while, and I remember as shit started picking up even more and more. You know, it wasn't this bad like this. It wasn't to this degree like this, y'all. It wasn't like this. And I've noticed as like I started picking up more and more. Like it's like the more and more they try to like use like it'd be crazy. It'd just be crazy, y'all. I wouldn't be shocked though. I really wouldn't be shocked because I did a lot of awareness in this area, like by myself, like I did it like in a way where I didn't let money even stop me. Cause it's stuff, y'all, don't get me wrong. Like I have small talk and stuff and I care about certain things, but nothing is more important than children right now. Nothing is more important than everybody knowing their anatomy. That's why the sun is separating unnatural from natural right now, based off of genetic makeup. Like nothing is more important than that. And the reason why nothing is more important than that is because people of my genetic makeup, we're being abused and everybody's living off of us while we're having the worst end of the stick, you know, of what the system has to offer. And that can't be no more. That just can't be no more. Our children can't get to my age, so-called say, and think it's okay that they're supposed to be living against their means at a docile state, not even living in their power for who their species is. to start with. Like that shit ain't okay, y'all. I ain't gonna front y'all. This phone about to die. Whenever I starting, I swear to God, y'all, I'm about to get on live on my other phone. Whenever I start going live on this phone, it's like my battery just starts dying extra fast, y'all. It starts dying extra fucking fast. Like that shit just went down like 20% out of nowhere. And it popped up on my shit. Like I'm just like, what the fuck? It's like as soon as I start to go in on shit, it's like my phone starts to die. Like it's weird shit. On my TikTok on this same phone, I can't, if I post them on a video, I can't hear the sound. You know? Look at this shit, y'all. So I'm about to read a couple of these comments. And then I'm about to go live on my other phone. But look at this shit. Y'all see that shit? Look at that shit, y'all. And just how crazy do you gotta be to see all this going on in your skies and you just going to work and not caring about everything like everything is everything? Like how socially programmed do they have y'all? You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here. Like basically what I'm saying, it reached a point where it's like, all right, you can't just keep ignoring this shit and act like everything is everything. Like this ain't going on in the sky or even question it and just want to continue your day. It reaches a point where it's like, all right, you're lying to yourself and you're more crazy for ignoring it than questioning it, not knowing than not questioning it, not knowing what it is, you know? Like you should question it, you know? But like, that's the real question. Like how much do you see stuff that goes against reality as you know it or how it hasn't been before you have to start saying something about it, you know? Because after a while, you start to look crazy, you know, acting like everything is normal and everything is everything, but the reality of it that it's not. And it starts to get flipped to where people are starting to see that, all right, people are just choosing not to talk about this because there's no way. You know what I'm saying? The sky has never looked like this in over 50 years. Even if no one didn't know what the lines were, what they were spraying the skies, even if they thought they were airplanes. You know what I'm saying? And how they're going into angles and past each other and stuff. Planes don't even do that. You know, it's like everything is being contradicted. And because they don't want to talk about it, the masses tries to hide it or whatever. But now I'm about to get off this joint. I'm about to go live on my other phone. But let me read you some of these comments real quick. Oh no, I definitely need another smoke session. I don't got no weed right now. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if my dummy wake up. Yeah, he'll probably give me some. Send me some money for some weed. Send me some. Send $10 to my Cash App. You get what I'm saying? Sun being 9. SUNBEING. The number 9. You know. Now, how's your fine shit going? Yeah, my fine shit. Man, like, nah, I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her because it's like I haven't seen her recently. I'm just focusing up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get stuff in order. That's my baby though. She a little feisty Scorpion. She a little feisty Scorpion. But it's too early, but it's still dark out. Now it's cold as shit, man. I don't know how cold it is where you're at, but it's cold as hell. But you hear helicopters out there. There's a search for Amber Alert, and a kid was taken by a registered offender. What phone you got? I got Android. Nah, that's crazy because they have shit like that, but there's how much missing children go missing in a day. It's crazy for them to focus on one sex offender for one child and have helicopters out for one child. Like it's not thousands of kids that go missing on a daily. Like it's all in front of our face. How much they be playing in front of our face. Y'all acting like they, you know what I'm saying? You should be crazy as hell. But like I said, it's all shutting down. Trust me, it's all shutting down. This ain't gonna be here for another 10 years or nothing like that. It just ain't. You know, not with all this that's happening to kids and how they trying to cover it up. You know, so wait, hold on real quick, y'all. I'm about to get off here. I'm about to go live on my other phone.